Guys, it's me again. I've been receiving a lot of email about the sales, about the marketing, about the LLC, and people be tapping into me and calling me kind of stuff like that. And I say to them, today I'm gonna make a small clip about the sales. I have not finished about the sales. Remember, we ended the previous videos about sales, eh? You remember that? About listening or the client trying to tell you. And today in this court video, I'm going to talk about not sales, but your story. What is your story when you're telling me about your product? You have to tell me a story about it. Your story have to be very interesting so that I can listen to you. Because if your story are not interesting, you can get me in 2 seconds. I'm gone. I'm listening to something else, you know. And when you're telling a story, don't have to be like a script. You're reading a script. No. It has to come from inside of you. And how is that? Because you already know your story, you already know your product, and you already know what you're talking about. Sales, remember that. Never forget that. Your story has to be a very, very great story. Not a story about, yes, this product is good for you, you have to buy it. Why I have to buy that product of you? Because there is 100 million people outside there with your product. What is your story? What is your story that the client wants to listen and keep on listening, not only on that moment, but keep on buying from you and buying from you every time we tell that story? And who are you? You know, do you have a smile on your face when you're talking to people, or do you concentrate like I have to make a sale, or do you like yes, or do you don't listen to nothing what the client telling you? That's a little bit uncomfortable for the client. You understand that? But the most important thing, your story have to be right. Learn your story, learn your product, know what you're talking about. Because if not, you're never gonna have a sales in life. Maybe you're gonna receive one of two kind of stuff like that, but your story have to be great, guys. I'm gonna go more deep into your story, how you have to present it, number one, and how you got to have to pick up some words to use, because not every word that you speak is a great to the client. What I'm trying to tell you is this: if I'm going to say to you, sir, I want to buy this product, huh? And you are a salesperson. You say to me, I say to you, sir, I want to buy this product. You tell me, yeah, but this product is very good. Just that. So I'm like, There is a lot of people telling me that, but if you tell me you're a seller, and you tell me, yes, I know, understand you. You always say to the client, yes, I know and understand you. Never forget it. And number two, what you also say to the clients, you can try it out. Try it out for 30 days. Maybe you like it, maybe not, but just try it out. You give the client a space to think about, this guy don't want to get me caught up in contract kind of stuff like that. You understand that? And if you for sure that your product is the thing that you're telling the client, you don't have to be worried, because he's gonna buy it. If he likes it, he's gonna buy it regardless. He's gonna take your product, he's gonna buy it, because you got a good product, got a good service, and your story is exactly on point with your product. Understand that? Your story have to be exactly on point with your product. If not, the client gonna buy it one time. But if your story is in point on with your product, he's gonna reveal it to another person. He's gonna say, "Hey, I buy this thing. Maybe you got to try it out, you know." And if you food, maybe you're in a restaurant. I go there to eat. I'm like, wow, this food. I'm gonna reveal it to somebody else, you know. Your story is the very important thing. For a restaurant also, it's the same thing. Your product is the food. You have to be your service, the way that the way that you present your food, the way that you personally interact with the people is very important. They have to be client focused, because if they're not client focused, you're gonna lose clients, because they're gonna come there. Oh, the food is great, but the personnel is not so great. They don't treat people very well. They're gonna lose clients. Thus, you have to teach your personnel, the people that work for you, how they can have clients how they can talk to clients, how they can go on with clients. Just go and, oh, how you doing, sir? What kind of, no, how you doing today, sir? Do you have a nice day today, sir? Nice to see you today, sir. How can I help you? Do you want a drink? Do you want the food? You have to be more open about it, more, be yourself is very important. And always in life have a smile and have a plan and have a story. Because if your story is convinces to me, I will buy your product without thinking about it. It's number one. Remember that? You have to have a story. If you have seen all the big companies, all the people are selling, they have a story. The story is a lifetime. They're selling you a lifetime. Never forget it. They're selling you a lifetime. A lifetime. You're like, I want to really live that life. And that's why you buy a stuff that you cannot pay. You cannot pay. Remember that? They're selling you a lifetime. It's the same thing with business. You have to have a story. And your story have to have to be in tune with your products. It's very important. You understand? And always remember this. Always have a smile. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about more about this in my coming videos. And the next topic I'm gonna talk about in sales. The next video is going to be psychology. Which kind of words you have to use? Words you have to use like first and kind of soft first like that. You have to use so the client can understand you what you're telling him, so that the words can go in his head and let him think about whatever come out your mouth, because there's power. Whatever you say, there's power in your speak. Remember that is psychology. You have to learn how to speak, how not to speak, how to shut up, and how to use some of the words that you need to use so that the client can feel good about whatever you're trying to sell him. And don't oversell yourself, because if you oversell yourself, it's just for one moment. And remember this, my next video is going to be, I'm going to talk about psychology in sales, and then my next video is going to be about choices in sales. How can you make great choices in sales? Choices mean, how do you have to speak? When do you have to go to the client? When not to go to the client? And how are you going to present yourself to the client? You're going to go on with your product, like, this is my product, I want to sell it to you, or whatever it is. Or if you're going to call, hey, me from I'm calling you for this. They won't listen to that, because there are 100 people calling them the whole day. Yeah, remember that. It's not only you calling, there is 1,000 people calling them the whole day. Hello, sir, hello, sir, hello, sir. They're tired about that. But how are you going to approach your clients? I'm going to teach you also about that. And it's very important in this COVID-19, while we live in this pandemic. We have coronavirus. We have to reevaluate our thoughts and think about things online, because this is going online. Everything is going to go online. Remember what I tell you today. Everything is going to go online. Every sales, everything is going to go online. That means if you have a business online, it's very important. You're going to be successful, but you have to put time into it. Don't think I'm going to have a business online and I'm not going to put time into it, because it's not going to work. It's not going to work, guys. You have to have a business online and you have to put time into it. Remember what I told you. With this pandemic and everything, never forget that with this pandemic, everything is going to go online. And you have to be the first one having like a company online, whatever company do you have. And how can you reach that person's online? It's another situation, because some people are thinking about, yeah, I'm going to do Facebook ad, I'm going to do Instagram ad, I'm going to do Twitter ad, I'm going to do YouTube ad, I'm going to do all kind of ads. That's great, you can do it, but you have to have a plan. And I'm going to teach you how to have a plan, how to develop, how to receive more clients, how that your project can be successful in whatever you're doing, no matter what it is online. I'm going to help you out to achieve the successfulness that you need to sell your product, offer your service. It's whatever you're trying to achieve or whatever you are doing. If you have noticed, I change t-shirts very. I do white and then I do red. I'm gonna change t-shirts because the color of marketing is also very important for you guys. See in this video. Some of you guys are gonna go, he has some accent. He's not the English guy. No, I'm not the English guy. And that part, I'm trying to let you know, it don't matter what country you're from, don't matter what language you are. Sales and marketing is one. It's one language. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand me? It's very important, guys. And in this COVID-19, you have to go online. Whatever business you have to go online. Never forget it. Remember that. Well, I'm going to teach on the way. And you can go to my website, TAF24business.com, or send me an email at info@TAF24business.com, or you can connect me to my social media, whatever it is. Just keep on sending me emails, and I'm gonna keep on replying. For you, George, you send me the email asking me about the sales. Yeah, here they go. The next video, I'm gonna answer to Martha, because let me see. Yes, Martha also talk about the marketing. I'm gonna answer to you also, Martha. You're from Dubai. Great, you're from Dubai. I'm gonna answer also to you. Whatever you want to know about the marketing part of it. And to Willem, he's from Dutch. Also gonna answer to you about the marketing. And want to do more shout out to Richard. Oh, Richard, he's from London. I'm gonna talk more about the LLC. Don't worry, I'm gonna talk more about LLC. Thank you guys for listening to my video. Thank you for sending me emails. Thank you for contacting me, and keep on contacting me, keep on sending me emails, and keep on liking my videos, and keep on subscribing to my YouTube channel, and keep on sending me emails, and I will answer to you guys, and I will send you shout outs, and I will help you out to succeed, to be a successful business person, because there is a lot of mentors outside there. There is a lot of marketing gurus. There is a lot of things, but this don't mean that they are not doing it good. I'm just saying there's a lot of them outside there. But there is one thing that everybody really need to understand, and that is you are the product. Remember that. You are the product. Oh, what you're trying to tell me, what I'm trying to explain to you is this. Why I'm saying you are the product, so simple is this. If I have a restaurant, or have a server, whatever server I selling, or I'm selling like a loan product, or a insurance product, whatever, and I'm working for a company, I have to represent the company not only when I'm working, but also when I'm not working. Because people buying your insurance, or people buying your product, they're not gonna only see you in 8 hours. When you go to the store, they're gonna see you, right? When you go to the movies, they're gonna see you, right? Wherever you go, they're gonna see you. That means you are the product. You have to have the whole time something on you, reflecting your product, reflecting who you are and what you stand for. And that is business, guy. You are the product. Become your product. That means also knowing everything about your product, knowing everything what you say about your product. Don't be like, I don't know, I have sales personnel doing this. No, if you want to be successful in this life, guys, you have to become the product. Don't forget that. Yes? So you see my t-shirt? I have like my name and everything. I work with this 24 hours. I go sleep, of course, do it out. Well, when I go to the store, I have a pet, they call it in Dutch pet, what they call it, you guys, hoodie. I have a hoodie and I have everything. I have a custom everything, but you have to become the product, guys. It's very important. It's very important that you guys have to become the product, in Spanish, they say sombrero. Sombrero is like the hoodie, like a pet. Alright, you guys have a nice day, and I salute you guys. Till the next day, till the next one. And don't remember that you have to become the product. You are the product, and sales is very important in your company. If you're not selling, you're not living. You understand that? If you're not selling, you are not living.